She's his lawyer.
Not guilty.
His lover. You're everything to me. His next victim, Santa Barbara.
Tell him, forget it.
It's a good deal, Brent.
Yeah, and a very broad outline. But you can go blind trying to figure out the small print. Lionel, you could help Grant ruin CC, and with the potential loopholes in this thing, you could end up with nothing. Now, I don't trust the man. He's just as willful as CC.
I don't trust him either, Brent. But at least Grant Capwell and I have one thing in common. We both hate CC.
All right, fine. I would just feel a whole lot better if your own lawyers looked this over first.
I just can't afford to let the word get out about this thing. Look, this is the only chance, Brent, that I have to get back what CC took from me. The holdings, the property, the house, everything. I've got to trust Grant Capwell. I've got to see it through.
See what through?
Augusta, listen, I can't discuss this, but...
Oh, yes, you can. I love a good secret. What are you two hatching?
Nobody home. Hello? No, Mr. Capwell is not in. Well, actually, he died this morning at the county courthouse. Yes, it was quite sudden, but painful nonetheless. I'll give your condolences to the family.
What are you doing?
Thank you.
Hello? Yeah, what can I do for you? Hold on. The Santa Barbara Tribune wants to know if you have a statement regarding the trial.
Tell them that I have no comment, and they can quote me on that.
He has no comment.
And they can quote me on that.
Mason, I'm so sorry about the verdict.
Forget it. I plan to.
Good heavens, it's not even noon yet.
I know. I'm celebrating its arrival. Do we have any champagne?
On top of scotch?
You know, I don't need a mother, Mary. My father supplied me with plenty of those.
Let me ask you something. Is this how you intend to teach our kid to deal with life's problems?
If this is another Mason grow up speech, why don't you tape it, and I'll listen to it when I'm sober.
What is this, anyway?
You know, I had this crazy idea that this was the start of another dramatic legal career. I was thinking we could name the child Clarence Darrow Capwell or Oliver Wendell Capwell.
You know, she might not like that when she gets to be about dating age. Come on, honey. I want to share life's disappointments with you.
I don't want to share them. I'd rather drink.
Well, that's pretty obvious, because you've been doing that enough.
I got news for you, Mom. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Well, I don't get to help?
No. And if you're going to play alcohol policeman, I'm going out.
Where are you going?
I don't know, but that's the good thing about bars and cocktail lounges and taverns. After the third or fourth drink, it doesn't really matter where you are.
Oh, just a minute. Just a minute. Oh, Abby, I'm coming. Hello.
Yeah, hi. Listen, she almost gave up on you.
I'm a little rusty as a bellboy.
Look, you shouldn't have taken everything up with you. I could have brought my own stuff.
Why don't you just bring yourself?
You know, all I need is you and a toothbrush.
I wish you had told me that before I left.
Miss you already.
Get off the phone and get over here.
I'm on my way. Listen, I was thinking about bringing up some racquetball stuff, but I can't seem to find my bag anywhere.
I got it. Don't worry. What do you play with, lead racquetballs? That thing weighs a ton.
Yeah, look, don't bother unpacking that stupid stuff. Why don't you just fix us a good lunch?
Okay, how about we barbecue?
Fine. Anything sounds great. I'm sure I'll be starving by the time I get up there.
And I thought all you needed was me.
See you soon.
I love you.
Love you, too.
Another minute and I might have missed you.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry, babe. I can't talk to you now.
Just where are you running off to, David? Please don't go.
Courtney, it's not only me. There are a lot of people dependent on me, like Kelly, for instance. And also, I got to take care of...
What?
Well, it's nothing important. Look, I'm not going to be long. I promise you. I will be back shortly.
I love you, Pearl. I know you probably don't feel the same way. And I know you're not the kind of guy to settle down. I'm not asking you to make any commitments or promises. Oh, please say something before I fall right through the floor.
Courtney, I hate it when people tell me how I feel.
Right, you're right. I'm sorry, I take it back. I don't want you to worry about what I just said.
Well, don't worry. I'm not worried at all. I mean, those 3 words are the nicest thing that anybody has said to me in eons.
I've never been in love before, Pearl. And I am so afraid I'm going to say something stupid and scare you away. Oh, I hate when I do that.
Don't be afraid. What's the matter? What's the matter? Cat paws don't cry.
No, not a lot.
Yeah, I guess that's why you never had one of these handy when you need it. Here. Come on.
I'm sorry if I embarrassed you.
Don't be sorry. I cannot tell you those 3 words. You did not embarrass me. I don't have words to express to you how I feel right now. I mean, for a woman like you to say something like that to me, oh no. What did I say? Did I say something else wrong?
Just go. Just go. I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, I am gonna go. But you're coming with me. Uh-huh.
Where, to the hospital?
No, dare say we can do without that.
I wouldn't be so sure of it.
I think I got an idea to help you maybe shake this whole drama.
You're gonna stay?
Yeah, I must stay just for a little while. And then I gotta leave. So I'll tell you what. We're gonna change the same of this entire situation.
The what?
The same. Okay? I mean, look at this. Let us change the same of this situation. Look at us. We're standing around here in the same atrium, right? I drive you in the same car every day. I mean, we are surrounded by the same people with the same kind of problems. I want to take you someplace where there is no same.
Where's that?
You'll see. It is someplace very special that I want to share with you. Come on.
Okay. Where are we going?
You will see. Come on. Oh, Mr. C, sorry. We'll be back pronto. No problem.
Courtney, you all right?
Oh, she just sprung a leak, but she'll be all right soon.
You're upset. I'd like to know why.
No. I was just a little sad.
Now it's just a little.
Pearl is leaving today.
Come on. Excuse me, sir. Something came up, and I was going to tell you, but I was a little short on time. That was it.
Haven't you ever heard of 2 weeks' notice? It's a concept that's been kicking around for years now.
Yeah, well, Mr. Keppel, if I had 2 weeks and I could swing it, I would have told you.
You have obligations here.
Oh, please, sir, I beg to differ with you, but you could train a monkey for my job. I'll tell you what. We'll go out, we'll stop off at the zoo, and I'll pick you up a replacement. How's that?
Be sure to pick up one with a sense of obligation.
You know, Uncle Cece is right. You can't just pick up and run out of here. Tell him, Uncle Cece. Make him stay. Make him stay and live up to his obligations.
Look, Sheila, I don't really have a lot of time.
Going hiking?
Hiking? No.
I'll bet you're going up to the cabin. Why else would you need those?
Okay, I'm going hiking. You're right.
You weren't even going to tell me, were you?
Look, Sheila, I just need some time alone. I wasn't sure you'd understand.
I'm not sure that I do. We finally have a chance to be together and you run away.
I'm not running away. I just need some time alone, okay?
David, I'm trying to understand. I really am.
Sheila, look, I owe my life to you. You know that. It's just before we can be together again, I just have to sort through some things.
Like what?
Like learning how to put all this behind me, like remembering how we used to be.
What am I supposed to do? Just wait for you?
No, why don't you take that trip to the Caribbean like you planned, and I'll come down and meet you as soon as I can.
But you told me I should stay in Santa Barbara, the perjury charge and my bail.
Yeah, right. Well, look,
All right. I guess I'll just wait here for you. Will you call me?
Of course I will. I don't know how I would have gotten through the last few months without you.
I do love you, babe.
I know. Thanks for understanding. I'll miss you.
If you get lonely, just pick up the phone, and I'll be on my way.
So Brick and I thought that we could start with a few stores and then, I don't know, maybe take it up into a franchise situation.
Lockridge pizza parlors? Yeah. That is ridiculous. No one would buy a Lockridge pizza. That's like a Goldberg egg roll. It's a contradiction in terms. Now, I have a funny feeling you were talking more about getting the property back. Now, what's going on?
Yeah, well, I'm going to let you two talk right now. Do you want to sign these?
No, you take them with you, and we'll talk about them later.
Okay, I'll be in touch.
Goodbye, Brick. You told me absolutely nothing. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye, Gus.
It's wonderful having number 2 son and number 1 ex-husband confide in you. Lionel, speak.
All right, Augusta, look. We are on the verge of getting back everything that's due us.
Well, if Brick's going to help you, I want to help. I don't like being shut out of your life.
You really mean that? You really mean you want to help?
Of course I do.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Could you loan me $5,000? No, it's just for another business venture.
Of course. Sure.
Yeah?
Now, what you'll have to do is fill in the blank.
Okay, you're an angel. You really are.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we just leave that? I don't want to see anybody anyway.
I'd hate to think of myself as a complete angel.
Oh, but you are. You really are.
Uh-huh.
No.
Why not? Brick may have forgotten something. Grant Capwell.
Augusta. You haven't changed. You're exactly as beautiful, as radiant as ever.
Oh, and you always had the charm in the family, Grant.
Listen, I hate to interrupt a reunion, but Augusta has to leave.
That could change.
No, I don't think it should.
Really? Well, he just hates when I get compliments.
No, I'll try to remember that.
No, don't. Forget it.
Augusta?
All right, I'll go. I just wonder what a Capwell and the Lockridge talk about when they're left alone together.
Yeah, well, if they're left alone together. I'm afraid, actually, that we better get down to it. I don't have a whole lot of time. Oh, well, Augusta was just leaving, right?
All right, I'll go.
We'll talk soon, I promise.
Uh-huh. Well, we must do this again sometime in the next 20 years, Grant.
You'll still be the most beautiful woman in Santa Barbara.
And you are the most perceptive man.
I saw Rick leaving. I asked him for the documents, but he tells me you haven't signed yet. No, not yet. I want to close the deal, Lionel. I've waited too long for this. I know, I do too, but I just want to make sure that these documents guarantee that I'm going to get everything that I should. Well, of course they do. You get your home back and all the property and securities that my brother stole from you. You bake now? Kind of, yeah. I don't understand your hesitancy, Lionel. I thought you were as anxious to ruin Cece as I am. Yes, I am. My brother labeled me a thief. He stole half my family fortune. It's time he pays for that. I know. And he will, just as soon as I tell you who did that embezzling. Well, I need more than just the name. I need proof. And not just the proof as to who really did the embezzling. I want proof that Cece, my brother, framed me for it. Grant, you'll get it. I just have to look over these documents a little more. I guess what it amounts to is that you and I have to trust each other.
Mason never took losing very easily, even as a young boy, particularly as a young boy.
Well, what I'm hoping is that he'll walk it off and come on home. Sophia, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Yes?
I'm gonna have a baby.
You what? Mary?
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. I mean, isn't it wonderful?
Yes.
I mean, you're happy.
Yes, yeah.
You're really happy? Oh, Mason. Mason must be out of his mind.
Oh, he is.
Oh, Mary, now Mason has someone to grow up with.
Yes.
Oh, Mary, wait a minute.
What?
What about Mark?
It's not Mark's baby. I was only with Mark once, the one time when he forced me, and I don't believe it's his, Sophia. Nothing this wonderful could come out of what Mark did to me. And so it's really important that I get my annulment so that he can't use this baby against me.
Mark doesn't know about it.
Oh, no, not yet.
How long will it take to get the annulment?
Oh, boy, I don't know. There are delays because of bureaucratic red tape.
Do you have anyone helping you?
Just Mother Isabel.
Oh, okay. What about Cardinal O'Brien?
What about Cardinal O'Brien?
Cardinal O'Brien is a friend of Cece's.
Cece and the Cardinal?
That's right. Maybe Cece would talk to the Cardinal and help him speed the process.
Oh, that would be so wonderful.
I'll tell you what, I'll go to Cece and ask him and we'll take it from there.
Oh, Sophia, how can I thank you?
Oh, Mary, you've done so much for me.
Oh, thank you, Bill. Oh, boy, this will cheer Mason up. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I submit that I blew it. But I submit that I had a lot of help. Tom, make me another double. Better double. My jury is a little bit sparse. Where was I? I submit that you should never trust a woman named Sheila. I know I won't.
Holding a post-trial press conference, Mason?
Dad. No, I'm having lunch. Care to indulge your sadistic tendencies and join me?
I see your diet hasn't improved.
It's a buffet. I'm working my way through the entire grain family. Pull up a stew.
I don't drink with losers.
Oh, I forgot. My, winning the case was supposed to be my ticket back into your good graces. I suppose losing it assures me of my ticket
I
out.
don't give a damn about the trial, Mason, but I do give a damn about your drinking. It's all right. You might as well keep it up. It's evidently the only thing you do well.
Every man should have a hobby.
I'm ashamed of you, Mason.
Join the mob.
I'm ashamed of a man, a son of mine, wallowing in self-pity. That's what I'm ashamed of.
Are you saying that I'm no son of yours? That would be too good to be true.
You're a sad excuse for a man, Mason. You drink yourself into the ground if you'd like. Just have the decency to stay out of your car. Oh, days you drink. Don't let me keep you from your life's work.
Charming man, my father. But he has a point. Obnoxious as it and he may be. Could I exchange these for something from a Colombian mountain slope?
What?
Preferably black. We'll just keep my Dylan Thomas imitation on ice for another day. Cheers.
Thanks. I always prefer breaking in with a gold card.
Pearl, what is this place?
Stay put, and I show you. Tennis, anyone? Ha! You notice how I'm never late? This baby puts Big Ben to shame. This is something I stole off of King Kong minutes before he climbed the Empire State Building. Who knows? If he hadn't clipped his nails, he might have held on. Shazam!
Oh, Pearl, this is terrific!
Yeah, somehow I knew you were a lady who would appreciate some of the finer things of life.
Where did you get all these things?
I have to admit, they are not mine. They belong to a third-rate movie studio that is responsible for such classics as The Incredible Planet That Is Shrinking in Xenon and The Oyster That Ate Ohio. That one they made money on. Take a look at this over here.
Oh,
You
my.
should have seen the baby that was perched in this mama. Now, I want to show you something very special. I say the last because it's the best. There's a little something that Esther Williams left behind.
Oh, Pearl, I love this place.
I knew you would. That's why I brought you here. Yeah, you know something?
What?
This bed, it's even functional, you know. It did the wonders for my sciatica.
You slept in this bed?
Well, I lived here when I first landed in Santa Barbara, yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. Nobody bothered me. The neighbors, they were very quiet. Hey, this is where I really came together. This shell gave birth to the true pearl. Sorry, bad pun, true fact.
Oh, Pearl, I am so glad you brought me here.
Well, I figured you need a little bit of a laugh.
I need you.
Well, you know that I'm leaving later on today. You know that.
I think that's still under debate.
What is all that stuff with your uncle? Order him to stay or else, Uncle Cece.
I was desperate.
Uh-huh. This isn't Moscow, in case you haven't noticed.
I noticed. Pearl,
Mm-hmm.
let's just enjoy the time we have together. And if I change your mind about leaving, then no harm done. Oh. What is this for?
That's just in case you feel a sudden headache coming on.
No chance of that.
Well. What are you doing here?
Not pleased to see me, Cece?
Why are you here, Grant?
I have some business with Madeline's estate, and I wanted to see Courtney.
You staying at the house?
I didn't want her to. I want you to send me the bill for all expenses she's incurred.
That's a little more trouble than it's worth.
I won't have her indebted to you.
I don't think you have much choice.
If you expect anything but my undying hatred after what you did to me...
No, after what you did. After you stole the first dime you did in the family business.
That's a lie. You knew it then and you know it now.
You stole money from the corporation, you were caught, and you were disinherited, all as it should be.
You managed to blame it on me. You got me booted right out of the family, and you picked up my piece of the family pie. Well, I haven't done too badly anyway, Cece. Necessity is the mother of motivation, I suppose. But I'm doing almost as well as you. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Grant. Sorry about what happened to Madeline.
I should have known something would happen to her out here.
We had no idea she was in any danger.
I just want them to find the murderer.
Well, at least we agree on that.
Only that.
How long?
What?
How long do you stay?
Long enough to make life miserable for you after all these years.
Oh, really? Just what are you talking about now?
Oh, you'll find out. Very, very soon.
everything out of here. Yep. Why is it still so heavy?
The blow came from a blunt object.
What kind of blunt object?
Most likely a hammer like the one found at the scene of the crime.
Could it have been another object?
There's always the chance, though the dimension of the wound to the skull was approximately the size of the hammer.
Oh, no. No, please. God, please. No.
And it's Capwell breaking away from the pack in the final lap. Too bad he'll never live to see the outcome.
Mason, have you been running?
All the way home from the Orient Express. 4 miles.
Why?
I ran over a little old lady in the bird sanctuary. She'll vouch for me.
But what happened?
I think I discovered a road to instant sobriety. If it doesn't kill you. I sweated an entire 5th of gin.
Oh, Mason.
No, it was scotch.
Oh, listen, I'm sorry the way I came off before. I was just worried about you.
No, with good reason. I was falling back on an old friend at the beginning of a classic binge.
Yeah, but you stopped.
Something clicked in my pickled brain. I love you. You and this baby you're carrying are my entire life. So I lost a case, big deal. You and the baby are all that matters to me.
I love you, too.
I love you.
I have some good news.
What?
I think we're going to be able to speed up this annulment.
Really? How?
Sophia came by and she said that your father is a good friend of Cardinal O'Brien's.
Yeah, he is.
Isn't that great?
No. Forget it, Mary.
No, because Cardinal O'Brien will be able to convince the council to review my petition earlier.
No. It's not worth crawling to my father for.
Oh, but Mason, then we can get married right away and look, all your father's got to do is just mention it to the Cardinal.
Can't we do it without him?
Mason, let your father help this time. Do this one for me.
I saw him at the Orient Express a little while ago, you know.
Yeah? What happened?
The usual. He tried to humiliate me. So I'd rather not ask him for anything.
Well, it might be too late because Sophia said she was going to ask him to talk to the Cardinal.
Oh, when?
Well, today, now. I mean, she left here and she was on her way over to your father's house.
I gotta go try to stop her.
Oh, Mason, come. Well, wait a minute then. I'm gonna come with you.
Don't listen to me. I want you to pull the weapon. That's right. Just indulge me, would you? I want you to pull the weapon, and I want you to measure the diameter of its head. And I want you to get the autopsy chart. And I want you to measure it against metal and the impression on her skull. Just do what I ask you to do. Call me in 555-4321.
I lost my charm?
Oh, Sophia. I'm sorry. I didn't even see you sitting around there.
It's all right. You have a tough day?
Yes, very tough. It's only half over, too.
I just might have something to pick you right up.
Good. What is that?
An idea how you can help two people in love?
Oh, well, that's where it can cause a lot of trouble.
Oh, you could also make a lot of difference, and they do need your help. It's Mason and Mary.
You're talking about their upcoming nuptials, I presume? They want my blessing? Is that it?
I think more they need your help in her annulment from Mark.
I don't see where that's any of my business, nor is it yours.
See, Mark has mistreated Mary badly.
As I said, Sophia, it's none of your business.
All I want you to do is give Cardinal O'Brien a call and see if you can hurry the annulment process
If
along.
they want my help, they should have come to me personally.
Cece, it is my idea. I know that you and the Cardinal are close.
You know, I don't understand something. For the last couple of months, I've been under intense pressure and criticism about how I have interfered with my children's lives from you and his whole family.
And now you can help.
Help who, Mason?
Mary.
Well, you do know that Mason has been arranging and pushing her into this annulment very quickly. Don't you think she should have time to think? I mean, not only about her relationship with Mark, but also about her future relationship with Mason.
Mark was never a real husband to her, Cece.
Sophia, we don't know what goes on in other people's families and other people's marriages. You really don't. Because if you thought in our marriage before, everything would have...
Before what, Cece?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
This has absolutely nothing to do with our marriage. Now, I know you and Mason have had your problems in the past, but surely you're not going to stand in the way of his happiness.
What about Mary's happiness? You think she's really going to be happy with Mason?
Yes, I do.
You don't know Mason?
Dad, where are you?
I'm right here, Mason. What is it you want?
Well, Sophia, would you and Mary mind leaving us alone for a minute?
Do you mind not ordering people around in my house?
I'm not ordering people about, but I want to talk to you. For once in your life, you're going to listen.
I'm in Pearl heaven.
It's beautiful.
Hey, stranger. You warm enough way over there?
Now all you need to do is tell me that you're gonna stay.
I wish you could.
Pearl, how can you leave after this?
Oh, sweet pea, I don't want to. I really don't, but I don't have a I have to do this.
Pearl, I want you to tell me the whole story.
Not now. Let's do that later, okay?
Is it why you tried to become someone else, made up this whole new life?
Yeah.
Pearl, tell me what happened.
I'll tell you everything. You're gonna finally understand why I don't have a choice. I have to get into that hospital.
All right, Mason. What do you have to say?
I suppose Sophia told you about the annulment.
Yes, she did.
Did she tell you that Mary and I are living together?
No, she did not. She managed to leave out that sort of detail.
I'm sober now, Dad. Watch what you're saying.
You've come asking me for a favor. You watch what you say.
This wasn't my idea, Dad. Are you going to help Mary with the annulment or not?
For Mary, I do just about anything. For you, just about nothing. You see my dilemma?
You know, if you'd ever really loved anybody, Dad, you'd understand how I feel.
Goodbye, Mason.
Mary's going to have a baby. It's mine. She and Mark never consummated the marriage.
You expect me to take your word on that?
It's true. The baby's mine. He or she is going to be your grandchild. Now, it means a lot to Mary that we be married before the baby's born.
Important to Mary. More important to you. Don't tell me that you don't care if the child is born illegitimate.
Child will know who its father is.
All right, Mason, let's quit skirting the issue, huh? You know that my will says my first legitimate grandchild, if it's a boy, will receive double the estate of those to follow. So I'm sure that's why you want the child to be legitimate. That's the reason for all of this, all the haste and annulment, the haste to get married, isn't it?
I don't believe you. No, Dad, this is for Mary.
Oh, God, I wish I could believe that.
Well, it's true. You have my word.
Your word. Mason, I trust your word about as much as I trust a two-headed nickel.
All right. I don't want your help. I don't need your help. Just like you to think this is about your money. You know, Dad, I can't even hate you anymore. I look at you and I don't feel anything at all. Not a damn thing.
Yeah. He was the niftiest little kid brother I ever did see. You know, I think that a day didn't go by when I didn't think about him and laugh at his antics and the stunts he used to pull. He wasn't like the rest of us. I used to think that this kid, I used to think he had a screw loose. I mean, all he ever talked about were causes and more causes. He saved whales, old buildings, criminals, you name it, he did it. And, Brian, he wasn't into appearances. No cars, clothes. It didn't mean anything to him. It wasn't an act, Courtney. It was really... He just didn't care. He knew that stuff was somehow... It wasn't important. And you know something? I'm ashamed to admit it now, but there were times when I really wished that he wasn't my kid brother. Well, anyway, when we were in prep school together, Mr. Conformist here went to a party. And somebody brought a bottle along, and I was going to show everybody how I could hold my liquor. Only I couldn't, and of course I didn't. And I stumbled all the way back to the dorm late one evening. And Bri, he heard about it. And he snuck from his dorm to mine to help me out because, I mean, I'm ready to practically die. Now, in those days, if you got caught drunk, you were kicked out. There were no questions that were asked. Well, he stayed with me the whole night. He held my head the whole time. He never left my sight. And wouldn't you know it, they had one of those sneak inspections. The headmaster, he came around, he personally checked every single bed. They flicked on the light in my room, and there I was, sleeping like an angel. Little did he know that a few minutes later, I was practically praying for my death.
What happened to Brian?
Brian, hid in my closet. He missed the curfew. And he got suspended. Well, my father, he demanded an explanation. Brian never said a word. He covered for me the whole way. What I wouldn't give to just see him now, just talk to him.
Where is he?
Well, he's not here anymore. You see, Brian died in a hospital, a lot like the one that Kelly's in. It's being run by the same doctor, Dr. Rollins. No one has ever found out what really happened.
Oh, Pearl, I am so sorry.
You see, I gotta make sure that they're treating her okay, and if they're not, then I gotta help her escape. And somehow, some way, I gotta find out what happened to my brother. I owe him that. You see, it's the only thing left that I can do for him.
only appropriate. We discussed C.C. Capwell's ruin in his own restaurant.
Lionel, if you don't tell me soon, I'm going to put my fingers down your throat and pull the words out myself.
Does Grant Capwell know how charming you are?
Forget Grant. No, don't forget him. I just want to know what you two are doing.
All right. Years ago, before C.C. even knew Sophia, the two brothers had a falling out. Apparently some money had been embezzled from Capwell Enterprises. C.C. made it look as if Grant was the one who did it. So C.C. inherited everything, and Grant was disowned.
And now Grant wants his share back.
That's right. And I'm just the boy to help him do it, see? Because I am the one who was known for years who did the embezzling.
Okay, spill it. Who's the rat?
Patience, sweetheart, all in good time.
Come on, Lionel. Tell me who stole the money, or I'm going to make you pay for lunch.
If this deal goes through, I'll buy you the hotel. Believe me, if everything works out, we're going to get back everything that C.C. stole from us.
You do, and you're a genius.
This genius has to run.
Don't you dare. Who was it?
Now, be patient. You'll find out.
You know I have no patience.
I'm late. I was supposed to meet Brick 10 minutes ago.
If I die of curiosity, let it be on your head, Felix.
You will survive, Oscar. You'll love a happy ending.
Hello, Mrs. Lockridge.
Well, I would have thought you'd left our little lovely hamlet by now. Where's your broomstick? In the repair shop?
I was hoping you could tell me where I might reach Julia.
Yes, well, I guess you do need a lawyer, and if she can get one snake off, she can certainly...
Could you just tell me where I could find her?
I really don't know. She went to the mountains.
The mountains?
Yes, and I don't know which one. Take your pick.
That's all right. I do.
What? Tell. All right, tell me. I just... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no.